Welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. We are working on this area, getting ooh, there's a 6 in this tree. There's a 6 there. There's a 4. And this hasn't yet reached its full count. So there are probably more of them hidden that haven't been activated yet. I'm going to start with this one that's under the tree. Ooh! Big numbers, 64. Clearly, if I have a 19 region, a 20 region, an 18 region, and a 7 region, that comes to 3 19s. That's 60 minus 3, it's 57, plus 7 is 64, and guess what? That's everything. So, the 7 has to connect to the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's going to come down here. This one is going to go up here. Let's make it red. There, that's close enough color. And it's going to... Well, I'm not even sure about... Whoops, I'm not doing that. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to take some direct path through these to get to there. We can mark all of that as places it's not going. The 19, ooh, that 19 has to get to all the other 19s. How does it do that? We have essentially a wall here. And that. And that, which means that for that 19 to get to that 19, it's got to go here or here. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It left that 18 some space. Okay. Let me check that by outlining it. Ooh, that's gonna leave that. Now that is 18. Okay. There's one that can take one more space. Oh wait, no, it's not counting that. Okay. 19. There we go. That means the 18 is taking that, and it's got to take that. Ooh, it has to get up here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just like that. That's a problem for the 20. Okay. The 19 is wrong then. There. The 19 is going to come over here and be 19. Now the 7, okay, the 7 is going to do that. The 18 isn't quite doing what I have it doing. Now that's 19. That's 7. And that's 19. Ooh. Okay, I've got a little bit of a problem here. The 18 can't come up here. It's got to be direct here. That's 18. If I'd go up here, I use 1 extra. How do I get around that? Meanwhile, the 20 is short. Okay, the... no. The 7 still has to come through here. The 18 can't go up here without blocking the 7, so I can't have it do something other than what it's doing. The 7 can't go down this way and get around, or up this way and get around. That is not what I wanted to do. 18. This is 19 as it is. Huh. Now what does it do? How do I do this? That isn't good. That's too many. So it doesn't do that. The 19 can do that and give that one over to the 20. There. Now we got it. 18. Got it. 20 for the 20, 19 for the 19, 18 for the 18, and 7 for the 7. Okay. This is a new area. 30 of 34. Let's take... No, that's just light coming through trees. Let's take that one. Okay. Just area numbers. That takes that. And that takes that. This 6 has to pick up all of those. And it goes one farther. It can't come around here. It can take that or that. It can't take this because this is here. It has to go that way. 3, it could take, this one could just take those and be done. It's possible for those to be separate. This one has to be that one. And this one cannot take that. Let's take a look at what it can take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That would leave this one trapped. Right. This one right here cannot go up here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And it takes that for 5. It could go 6 and 7 like that. That would leave this one to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 6 and 7 there. Then this 6 is all of that. This one here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's no good. So this can't take that. That we get that one. Those two, and these 5 make 7. Now this one needs that to be 7. This one has to take that so that it is 7. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, leaving a 1 and a 1 that don't have numbers in them. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4, 5, and 6, and 7. This is all by itself. That 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 6, 4, and that one. Oh, that was a nice one. Hello, things in the trees. What do we got? 31. Some easier ones down here. Okay. That is that. That's that, which means that. We have a shape bank. Everything is a domino, a short I or a little L. Okay. We can't have any individuals that are alone. That and that. There's this one. That. Now this one goes to there. That one could take that, and then that, then... No. Okay. If this took that... and... this could take that. No. The 2 can't take that one. Because if the 2 takes that, then this one's alone. Now, this area, without that, like that, it's 9. So we can do 3, 3, and 3. And this area is 10, which is 6 plus 4. That. There. A 4 and a 3. Let's take the 4. Shape bank. We got fat peas and tall peas. This has to do that at least. Yes. These singles with 7s in them must be the tails of these 2 shapes. And if you move up from them, you see they have to be at least 3, possibly 4. This one, in order to be... well, this one, they could be different. They could be different. This one could take those. And then this one could take those. It's not possible for them to be the same region. So they are different. Which means that they are what I just described. That means this is that region. This one we don't know about. We don't know about. It could go to here and take that, or this, or that. That one does that, and that. This one has to go that way, which means there's a shape here. This one does that. It's going to have to take that and that, but we don't know if it's these 2 or those 2. It doesn't take this, which must then come to at least here, and that could be one of the 7 shapes without a 7 in it. It could be that it takes all that. This one can't go this way. Ah, there's a clue. We know it takes this one and that one. Okay. This has to be part of one of those 3 shapes, which makes it that one. We know that doesn't do that, and it can't go any farther than that, so there. Now this one has that. Okay, this one right here can't be part of that or that. And it can't be part of this, but it could be part of that region if it were to take this, but that would block off this 7 here. Therefore, this is going to be that. And whoops, that. Then the 7 does just that. Now this one, it could just be that, or it could come here and take all of that. This one. Okay. This piece right here, in order to be part of any valid shape, it's got to be this red one. Just like that. So now this one does that. Here we've got 2, which means we take a 3rd and lock it down. This one is another 7 that isn't identified. And there. It's all done. How are we doing? 33. So if I do this one, we're technically done with the area. And we can move on. Undo those. This is 45. It is possible for every one of these numbers to be a distinct region. There are shape bank. We have a 4, a 4, a 5, and a 5. It's possible. It's not necessary. This 4 can't be part of a 2 by 2, so it is that. Now this 4 cannot be part of a 1 by 4 because it'll run into the 5. There. This 5 has to come out here. That means it can't be part of the F, which means it's the Y, which does that. This 5 has to be the F, which is backwards, but it's still valid. This 5, if this were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, it could stick down here and that would make it valid. It would be a Y. If this were to come down this way, then it would have to be an F, which would mean it would take that 4. Unless it went this way, that is. So it does this way. This 4 must be that. This 4 is that. It could have been here, but then that 4 wouldn't do anything. This is a region like that. Then there is a Y there and an I here. That finished that, and there should be some bonus ones. We're calling that area number area. Now, do I see the bonus ones? There's a 6 here. Oh, right in here. Let's get that one. This has to be that shape. And okay, we have mingle shape, so neighboring regions must have different shapes. Area number and polyomino. This has to be that shape, which means it can't take the 3, even though a 3 is that. That must be that. Now this 3 can't be that shape because of mingle, so it's that. We don't have a shape bank. This 4 can't be part of that shape, which is a 4. So there. This 4 cannot be an S, so it's an L. Now that 4 can't be part of that because it would have to be an L. And it can't be an L because of this one. That 4 can't be part of this polyomino, which is that. And we can have this. Now this has to... Ooh, let's see. How does this one work? It can't take that. This one has to come down here. So this has to do that to complete its shape. Now, that one can't be part of that. This, since this can't take that, it's going to have to take that. It might take this and be a T. Or it could take that and be an S. Either way, it's not touching an S or a T. It's touching an L and an L. Okay, this one here cannot be a 3. It could be a 2 and a 1, though, which would allow this 4 to continue to be a T. This 5, 3. Ooh. Okay, that means that this 4, well, this 5 has to come out to here, so this 4 cannot take that. It must go this way, which means it's this shape. So that forces the 5 to go down here. Now we have left that. There are 9 cells here. What is stopping? Okay, this has to be an L. This can't be a T. Now that could be an S. It would do that. Then this would be an L. Yeah, what is stopping that? That, and then there's that, and then there's a 2 here, which is fine, and a 1 here. This S shape and that Z shape are different. That's a 4, that's a 5. That is an L, that's an I, that's an S, T, L. That all looks good. So what is it? This could be a T. No, it can't be a T. Okay. If this is an L, then this L is going to touch it. Right here. So, what I laid out is correct. Because there isn't another way to do this area up here. There. We have one bonus. Okay, I only see one more here. We're not going off that way yet. Well, I'm going to have a look around to see if I can find any others, and we'll pick that up in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.